YouTube. Your boy is back once again with another dating and relationships video. Okay, today the subject is, first of all, there's a Bounty Killer tune, yeah? Bounty Killer is my favorite dancehall artist of all time. There's a Bounty Killer tune that goes, the mystery is the mystery and the man is just a man. Yeah? I'm going to counteract that tune and say, the mystery is the man. Now, if you don't know who Bounty Killer is, or you're not into dancehall, you don't know the tune or whatever, don't worry about it. It's not relevant to this video. Just a bit of banter. Right. The video today, the subject today is the mystery is the man. Let me say it again. The mystery is the man. Now you might think, what's he talking about? Let's go into it. Right. You know I like to use metaphors and comparisons and similes and all them thing there. So let me take you back. Now I'm going to show my age a bit here. Let me take you back. Do you know the film Grease 2? I know Grease 1 is the classic one. It's a classic one of John Travolta and all that. But Grease 2, have you seen Grease 2? If not, go and watch it. It's going to help you with this video. In fact, I don't want to even spoil it for you. So if you really about that life, about learning how to win with these women, and you ain't seen Grease 2, stop the video, stop the video now, add it to your watch later, and then watch the film and then watch it. If you got time. I know not everyone's got time. Not everyone has got time. But let me get into it. So, the film Grease 2, right? The character Stephanie Zanoni, I think it is, played by Michelle Pfeiffer. Now, she's in high school, yeah? You know, enough of these actors, they're really older than high school age, so they look like adults already. And obviously, here in the UK, high school goes up to 16, whereas in the US it's 18. But the actors are even older than that, so they're adults. But anyway, so Michelle Pfeiffer is playing the character Stephanie Zanoni, I think it is. Now, there's some English chap. Yeah, I think his name is Michael Carrington or something. My memory's not that bad, you know. Michael Carrington or whatever his name is. He comes over to school in the US. He sees Stephanie, Michelle Pfeiffer, yeah? He's like, ooh, yeah, I'm feeling her. Now, she's part of the whole pink ladies, which is kind of like the bad gal them in the school, yeah? You get me? Right? And then you got the, what's it? T-birds or something. T-bones? T-birds? T-birds. It's the kind of like bad boy them. What's that guy's name? Nogarelli or something, I think. It's Johnny Nogarelli or something like that. He's like the leader of the bad boy. And they got the leather jackets and they ride motorbikes and them thing there. It's the kind of man them that them gal they want, yeah? Now, so Michael, little sweet boy, English boy, because you know, over there in the US, you know what they think about us English guys, innit? So he come over with his, dressed all nice with his posh accent, and he's to all the T-birds and that, he's an idiot boy. Yeah, let's put it that way. But heterosexual man, he sees a hot gal who he perceives to be hot, and he wants her. But no. Stephanie's a pink lady. Oh, is it a pink lady they're called? She wants the bad boy them. The motorbike boy them. She don't want no Michael Carrington from England with his posh accent and he's all well dressed. She don't want that. So he tries to chat to her and whatever. And then I think, what's that girl's name? Pinky or something? I think so. And then she tells Michael, I can't remember how it went, but she's saying, you can't be you and get girl like Stephanie. So he kind of takes her advice, put two and two together and say, you know what? I need to be like them motorbike boy them. Them motorbike boy them. So what he does, he goes out, got a bit of money, buys himself a motorbike, gets himself all levered up, helmet, glasses, and then, can't even remember the actual scenes, but basically, I can't remember what happened, but he comes, yeah, and I think it's like, there's some next bad boy them from another school, or maybe they're not even in school, and they're in beef with the cool guys from the school, the bad boy Johnny Nogarelli and them, but them boy them are bad boy, and I think he comes and duns the place or something, or kick them off the back. I can't remember, too tough. But Stephanie is saying like, who is this knight in shining armor? So she already knows Michael Carrington is this posh boy that she don't like from school. So Michael turns up now in his all leather gear and his helmet and his like proper goggle sunglasses, like proper like, you know what I'm saying, like them skiing kind of glasses, nearly them, you know, them big thick sunglasses. So is Michael, the posh guy that likes her, that she's not interested in. She uses him for his non-sexual attention. She uses him to get her, help her with his homework. Yeah, you remember that part of the film if you've seen it. Yeah, she uses him to help him with her homework, but she's not going to sex him. The excitement's not there. She's not into that kind of guy. Stay with me. Now, when she see this knight in shining armor kind of guy come in the motorbike, which is the guy that she's not interested in, she don't know it's him. He's some, wow, he turns up, he comes, he's got some fast motorbike, he just shows up and he's off. And then he comes to meet her, yeah? And what was it? She jumps on the back of his motorbike. He takes her for a ride. She's all excited, jumps on the back of the motorbike. And then they go for a ride in the night or whatever. They have a little snog and then he's off. I think that happens a couple of times. And she's like, oh, who's this guy? And then she's got all the butterflies in her stomach. Yeah? And she's like, who's this guy? Some mystery guy, yeah? Comes on some motorbike. Done them boy there that think they're bad, yeah? And then takes me on some motorbike ride in the night and snogs me in the, like, French kisses me in the sunset. Then he's gone. Don't have his number. Don't know when I'm going to see him again. Who is he? Where is he from? Yeah? And obviously, them time they ain't got mobile phones and that. And like, it's just, boom, he comes a couple of times and then... obviously, this is a film, innit? So in the end, she finds out it's him. And then they're still interested and still get together. Now, if you heard me on my previous videos, you know I say don't follow this. So the film is real life right up to the end. You know, in films, the end, even films that is not about romance, in the end, it's like the guy gets the girl or the guy does whatever to get. So forget about the end part of that film. That's not real. She still wouldn't like him if she found out who it was. Yeah. But she is almost in love with this mystery guy. She don't know it's the geek guy from England, yeah, in her school, yeah. And it's like, he's the absolute man. He's the man, right? Obviously, as I said, she finds out who it is at the end and they still get together. That part of the film is not real, but they've got to make the films end on some happy note. That's like 99 out of 100 films that happens in it. Like, everything's happy, everything goes well, yeah? Right. So the point I'm trying to make about that film, now, if you haven't seen that film, you probably don't know what the hell I've been talking about. But let me just put it into perspective. You should have got it back now, but let me put it into perspective. Women, yeah, are attracted to mystery. Forget what they say. Forget what they say. They are attracted to mystery. Yeah? And also excitement and drama and turmoil, yeah? But they are attracted to mystery. Now, gents, yeah? Some men going like, yeah, I'm not a idiot boy when it comes to women. I got lots of women. A lot of the time, don't get me wrong, obviously there's men out there who, them are gallus. They get hot gal, bare hot gal for whatever reason, whether it's their money, status, natural confidence, whatever. And then there's guys that are like, oh, I ain't got no problem with girls. That's because they're not dating girls that they perceive to be 9 out of 10 and 10 out of 10. They're going for the easy option, the 5s and the 6s. Now, do you want to get those 9 and 10 out of 10 females and have them proper into you and have a sustainable courtship? So it might not even be a relationship. So some men want relationship, some men don't. I understand that. So whether it's a relationship you want with her or whether it's just you want her to add her to your rotation, you want to keep her there as long as you want, right? I'm sure loads of you men, yeah, however experienced you are or not, you have had women, yeah, whether you got to the sex stage or not, whether you've sexed them a few times or not, you've had them, like women that you like, they've been into you, and then they have gone off you first. Yes, I know. Everyone's been through at least one. Most people have been through many. Yeah? Right. So, to keep a lady's interest, one of the tactics you need to employ is to make yourself a mystery. There are other tactics, but I'm just focusing on this one thing in this video. Be the mystery. Yeah? So, I'm not talking about 5 and 6 and 7 out of 10 gal that you could just date and like, yeah, you could do whatever, you know, you're not in the mood to see them this time, you know, this one is 5 out of 10, you know, but Sally from down the road, she's 7.5 out of 10, so forget this one, and this one's more into you now because you know, you're treating her like she don't know what. No, you need to be like that with the 9 and 10s that you get. Some of you get 9 out of 10 and 10 out of 10 gal. Some of you don't. Some of you get them once in a blue moon. And then you're like, oh, you turn into this different guy when you're with her because you don't want her to lose attraction. So you start doing everything for her. You start being nice to her, you know, returning her text straight away. And if you're blue pill, you don't realize this is actually turning her off. Now, what do I mean by be the mystery? What do I mean by be the mystery? Yeah. Make as much things about you a mystery as possible. Right. First of all, she has to not know where she stands with you. So when you sleep with her, don't say, don't message her when you get home or the next morning and say, I really liked our a night together. Let her wonder if you like the night together. Yeah? Even when you come round to her house, you have a couple of glasses of wine with her, you might order a little pizza or she might make a little thing, whatever. Now, let's say you go round to her house, yeah? And then you do the business, 3 a.m., and she wants you to stay the night. Or it hasn't been said, but, you could stay the night if you wanted to. But after the sex, you just get up and leave. And she'll be like this in her duvet. Oh, she might even feel a bit used. Oh, did he really like me? Is he going to see me again? Don't be the first one to message her after you have sex with her. Don't be the first one. Let her wondering, is that it? Is that what he wanted? Let you be a mystery. You got big muscles, you're chiseled. Don't be one of them guys to walk down the street in spring or autumn, not even summer, spring or autumn, with some vest on showing all your cuts. Every other social media posted your muscles. No, just, you could wear a little tight top here and there, but let your body be a mystery. When you get her into the bed, this is a nice body. I didn't know he had that. If you got some Mercedes-Benz S500 or G-Wagon, don't make an effort for your first date to be that you're picking her up in your car. If you're meeting her in central London or central New York city or central Paris or Tokyo or wherever you're from, you can get a cab there or whatever. She don't have to see your car on the first day. Let her wonder, what car does he drive? Oh, wow, when she sees you, the fourth time she sees you, oh wow, he drives that. Yeah? Don't let her know all. Let's say you've got multiple streams of income. She doesn't have to know that you do A, B, C, D. That you work this job part-time and you run this business on the side and you're making money from dividend paying stocks that you're invested in and this and that. She don't need to know all that. Let it be a mystery. And when she does ask you direct questions, give the minimal information. Don't tell her about your life. Yeah? Just keep most things a mystery. I'm not saying you have to and be rude to her and say, oh, don't worry about that. Sometimes women are going to ask you direct questions. Yeah? Sometimes things are too personal and you just flat out don't give her the answer she's looking for. But yeah, like for example, if she asks you what car you drive and you've got some bad boy Mercedes, like G-Wagon, you know what I'm saying, or a GLS, or a SL. Don't say, wow, I got a Mercedes GLS 350. Just say, oh, I got a Merc. Let her wonder. Oh, yeah, let her think it might be a A class or a B class. Let her wonder. Let everything be a mystery. But so I've said a few things here, right? But one of the most important things, so yeah, I said about the car and the body and, how you make your money. But one of the most important things you need to keep a mystery is, does this guy still like me? Was my sex good enough? Does he enjoy spending time with me? You're not telling her no, and you're not being rude to her. You're just not showing her your cards. You could have thought, oh my God, that was the best sex I've had this decade. Wow. Thighs were thick, skin was smooth, body was tight. She's pretty as... Don't let that show. You need to be a mystery. Now, some men, the way I'm saying to act, some men have this naturally. And they get very far with women. Women are not really an issue in their life. They get what they get. Yeah, they focus on other things in their life. Now, if you're struggling with women, you could employ these tactics to increase your chances of keeping certain hot gal in your rotation. Yeah, preventing girls from just seeing you one time and then going off you. Yeah, so you can employ these tactics. Now, these tactics, yeah, should be temporary because you just can't act for your whole life. So one of the level you need to reach to is, so when you bag these 9 out of 10 and 10 out of 10 girls, yeah, when you bag these girls, you need to be able to act like how you act with the 5s and 6s and 7s. Obviously, some men are in trouble in no 5s and no 6s. Or 7s sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So you need to be able to, the goal is to reach a level where it's no longer an act. So when you're dating the 9s and the 10s, and they're like, oh, does he like me? I'm not sure if he really likes me. Like, you're not complimenting her, not saying, oh, I had a nice time. You're not ringing her first. You're not double texting her. You know what I'm saying? Does he like me? Now, you could be unavailable so much to her because either A, you have plenty other chicks in your rotation. So you ain't got time for all of them all the time. B, yeah, you're focused on what other stuff you got going in your life other than women. Like, and I'm not talking about sitting at home smoking weed and playing PlayStation. I'm talking about you're growing your wealth, yeah? Or You might be studying for something, yeah? You might be studying for a particular qualification that is going to set you on your career path. Or you might be past that stage. You might run a few businesses and trying to expand your wealth, yeah? Yeah? You're trying to expand your wealth, okay? Or number 3, you're doing both. You've got lots of girls in your rotation. You've got them. High quality ones, not anything girls. Loads of men can get loads of anything girls. It's not that hard, yeah? So number 3, you've got decent, good quality girls in your rotation, and you're focused on your mission and goals in life, whatever they may be, yeah? So when you got this 9 or 10 out of 10 girl, that all the other guys are so, when they get a date with her, they're so thankful. They give her all the compliments. They double text her, they ring her, and then she goes off them easily. But no, not you. You want to get to the stage where, look, I got my businesses, I got my stuff going on, yeah? You could be making money off YouTube or the stock market or whatever businesses you're running, yeah? Or from your high income skill, whatever it may be. And she's hot. You're really attracted to her, but you just ain't got that much time for her. And you're used to getting so much girls that you don't need to compliment her. You're not in that illusion that I need to compliment her for her to like me more. Not realizing that actually consciously or subconsciously puts her off you more. Yeah? Women will say otherwise. Listen to a man that has been through it. Don't listen, like, women are going to say one thing. If you haven't learned by now, you will learn you don't always listen to what women say. What comes out of their mouth is a lot of times is not the thing, yeah? So, to sum it up, because I've been talking for a while, and this video was not supposed to be that long. I know, I do it all the time. But to consolidate what I've said, the point of this video is the mystery is the man. The mystery is the man. The mystery is the man. Now, being mysterious to women is a tactic. For those who are not naturally mysterious for whatever reason, being mysterious is a tactic. It's not the only tactic, but it is one tactic you can employ to increase your success with women. And I'm talking about decent women. I'm not talking about any, because there are lots of girls out there that loads of men can get. They are easy. I'm not talking about those girls. Yeah? So, you know, you might be looking at my YouTube video right now. You might be subscribed to other dating coaches or whatever. Other YouTubers talking about relationships or dating or whatever. But just know that this particular being mysterious is one tactic. Yeah? You might be trying to employ different tactics at a different time. You might try to employ one tactic at a time. Again, some men don't need this. Some men might be just watching this for entertainment. Some men might be watching this to brush up their skills. But some men need this advice. Yeah? If you're especially if you're on the dating thing and you're not really on the relationship thing, you need to be mysterious to these women. You need to be. When you sleep with her the first time, she needs to think, oh, did I perform well enough? Because you're not, babes, that's the best sex I had in ages, or, yeah, can I stay tonight? Or, and you're just there cuddling her for time after. No. You be the first one to let her go after the sex is over. And like I said, for example, if you go over to her house, it could be 3 a.m. in the morning, your car's parked outside, get up and leave. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying if you've traveled there by public transport at 10 p.m. and, the night buses are every hour or every half an hour. I'm not telling you to get up and go and leave, because that's actually crackers. If she's telling you can stay the night and then you're going to put yourself in some stupid situation to get home. No, stay the night in it. But I'm just saying generally, like you got your car, you zoop, zoop. You've done the business. You want to stay. You want to cuddle her again. You know what I'm saying? So focus on yourself, respect your time, and understand that being mysterious to women are attractive. If you've not seen the film Grease 2, go and watch it. If you've seen it ages ago and you can't remember what happens too tough, go and watch it. So remember, the lesson today is the mystery is the man.